By the end of this story, my boss lost 30 clients, got fired from his own company, and faced a lawsuit for fraud. And it all started when he made me choose between my dying mother and a fake work emergency on Christmas Day. But before I tell you how I absolutely nuked this man's career, hit that subscribe button because this revenge is nuclear. This comes from the ProRevenge subreddit posted by a guy we'll call Ryan. Ryan worked as a senior project manager at a marketing firm in Seattle, Washington. He'd been there for 4 years, put in crazy hours, and basically ran half the client accounts. Ryan was good at his job, maybe too good, because his boss Richard started treating him like he was on call 24/7. Ryan's mom had been battling stage 4 pancreatic cancer for 8 months. The doctors had been clear she probably wouldn't make it to the new year. Ryan had been spending every free moment with her, and his co-workers knew it. Everyone at the office knew what he was going through. December rolled around and Ryan requested Christmas off months in advance. He wanted to spend the day with his mom, his siblings, and his dad. One last Christmas together as a family. Richard approved it without any issues. Everything seemed fine. Christmas Eve arrived. Ryan was at his parents' house helping decorate. His mom was weak but smiling, excited to have all her kids together. They were planning to open presents in the morning, make a big breakfast, and just be together. Then at 9 p.m., Ryan's phone rang. Richard. Hey Ryan, I need you to come into the office tomorrow morning. We've got a client emergency. Ryan's heart sank. Richard, it's Christmas. I requested this off months ago. What client? The Henderson account. Their campaign launches on the 26th and the files are corrupted. I need you to rebuild everything from backup. Henderson was their biggest client, a 6-figure account. Ryan felt trapped. Can't anyone else handle this? My mom is really sick. This might be our last, Ryan. If you want to keep your job, you'll be here at 8 a.m. This is non-negotiable. Richard hung up. Ryan stood there in his parents' living room, phone in his hand, trying not to cry. His mom asked what was wrong. He told her he had to work in the morning. She smiled and said it was okay, that she understood, but Ryan could see the disappointment in her eyes. Christmas morning, Ryan kissed his mom goodbye at 7 a.m. and drove to the office. His siblings were furious. His dad was heartbroken. But Ryan thought he had no choice. He got to the office at 8. Empty parking lot, just his car and Richard's Mercedes. Ryan walked in, went to his desk, and opened the Henderson files. He checked the backups, the campaign files, everything. Nothing was corrupted. Everything was completely fine. He walked to Richard's office. The files aren't corrupted. Everything's working perfectly. Why am I here? Richard barely looked up from his phone. Oh, I figured it out last night. Turned out to be a settings issue. But since you're here, can you update the analytics reports? I need them for a meeting next week. Ryan's blood went cold. You made me leave my dying mother on Christmas for analytics reports that aren't due for a week. Richard shrugged. You're set to read. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices for the job. You can leave after lunch. Ryan walked back to his desk in a daze. He sat down and just stared at his computer screen for 10 minutes. Then something inside him snapped. He'd spent 4 years building this company's entire digital infrastructure. He knew where everything was stored. Every server password, every client backup, every proprietary system. And he had admin access to everything. Ryan opened a secure connection to the company's servers. Then he started deleting 4 years of project files, gone, client databases, wiped, design templates, marketing strategies, analytics reports, everything Richard needed to run the business. Deleted. He cleared the main backups, then the secondary backups, then the cloud storage. Scorched earth. Then he opened his work email and composed one message. CC'd every single client the company had. All 73 of them. The email said, "This is Ryan Mitchell, Senior Project Manager. I'm writing to inform you that I'm resigning effective immediately. I was forced to abandon my terminally ill mother on Christmas Day for a fake emergency. When I arrived, I was told to do non-urgent work that could have waited weeks. Your account files have been deleted from company servers. I recommend you request all materials immediately and consider alternative agencies. I apologize for any inconvenience. This company does not deserve your business." He hit send. Then he grabbed his personal items. walked out, and drove back to his parents' house. He made it back by noon. Spent the rest of Christmas with his mum. His phone started blowing up around 1 p.m. Richard called 17 times. Then the company's CFO, then the HR director. Ryan ignored all of them. The Reddit post went absolutely insane. 35,000 upvotes. Top comment said, "You chose your dying mother over a man who values you less than dirt. No regrets should be had here." Another with 20,000 upvotes said, "He made you miss possibly your mom's last Christmas for nothing. He deserved to lose everything." Someone else wrote, "The client email was chef's kiss. That's not just burning a bridge. That's nuking it from orbit." Ryan posted an update 6 weeks later, and it gets even better. 30 clients dropped the agency within a week. The company lost over $2 million in contracts. The remaining clients demanded their files, which didn't exist anymore. The agency had to hire forensic data recovery, which cost them $80,000 and only recovered about 30% of the files. The board of directors investigated what happened. They discovered Richard had lied about the emergency and forced Ryan to come in for literally no reason. They fired Richard and tried to sue him for the losses. Richard tried to sue Ryan for sabotage, but Ryan's lawyer shut it down immediately. Ryan had resigned, and deleting company data on his way out was technically legal since he had authorized access at the time. The marketing firm ended up shutting down 6 months later, couldn't recover from losing that many clients. Ryan's mom passed away in February, but Ryan was there with her every single day until the end. No regrets. He ended his update with this: "My mom told me the day after Christmas that she was just happy I came back. She said no job is worth missing the people you love. She was right. Richard tried to make me choose between my career and my dying mother. I chose my mom, and I made sure he paid for even asking." So what would you do if your boss made you miss your dying parents last Christmas for a fake emergency? Would you have walked away quietly or burned it all down? Drop your answer in the comments. This guy deleted 4 years of company data and torpedoed 30 client relationships because his boss was heartless enough to lie about an emergency on Christmas. Sometimes revenge isn't just satisfying. Sometimes it's justified. If you want more workplace revenge stories that'll make your jaw drop, subscribe and hit that notification bell because I've got more insane content coming this week. See you in the next one.